What's going on there, everybody? Monster Man Vapes with Spike and TKAT. How's everybody doing today? So, happy Father's Day weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Spike, you're a dad, right?
Yes, I am.
Happy Father's Day, then.
Thank you.
So, let's get started on what we are vaping on and what we are currently drinking. Or possibly drinking. So, obviously, the rule of this show is ladies first. So, TKAT, what do you have?
Well, same as always, I got my Warrior 85 with my profile, and I am currently on my Crave with the raspberry, pomegranate, and lemon. And I am drinking my coffee while I'm driving. Because I got a new monitor, but I need a specific cord. Oh. Off the Spike.
Vaping on the iDroid Captain with the Kylan V2. In that, I got some Mitch Green N90 dual core fused in there. For juice, I've got raw sauce from Great Canadian. It's like a sweet tart. RX 200 drop RDA. Got Mitch's Twisted Messes Aliens in that. For juice, I'm rocking some PB and Jam Monsters, Orion Q Pod, and I got some Cherry Salt Mix from Great Canadian in there. And as far as drink, I've got beer on the way.
Well, since we have Mike the Vaping Ape on the panel now, how you doing today, Mike?
I'm good. You didn't tell me we were live. I figured I'd just pop in.
One of those moments, huh?
Shut up. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Alright, so I guess
The first dollar store that I am going to right now is the Dollar Tree.
So let's say what I'm vaping on, which, by the way, all these devices have Artist Liquid's Peanut Butter Rocket in it. First one is the Voltro V2 41mm on top of the Titan PWM mod. I got the Drop Dead RDA sitting on top of the Vupu X217. And then I have the Vapors Cloud VCMT2 RTA sitting on top of my new Lacimo F4 mod.
God bless, that thing's huge.
You should see the mod I have coming in. That should be in here Monday. Spike and TKAT know about it, but I'm keeping it basically on the hush hush.
You guys are coming for a little bit of a ride with me.
Well, I'm sitting in the parking lot at work, and since Monster didn't say we were going live, I figured I'd just pop in and say, hey.
I'd turn off my video for now. Kind of hard to multitask in rain.
So, I haven't gone yet. Is everybody else gone?
2.
What'd you
Anyway,
say?
I got my Maxo 315 with my profile on top, Unity on top, just to irritate Monster.
Hey,
let's see if I could.
Just to let you all know, I got the Kylan M in my possession to review.
And if you guys have not tried this yet, this is Clown's Juice. This is Blue Sin. That's what I got in it. It's a blueberry cinnamon crumble cake, and it is amazing.
So, Father's Day, the holiday specifically for dads. Now, me personally, I'm not a dad.
I've already told my dad, Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Jared.
Happy Father's Day to you, to Jared, too. Which, after this show is going to be a little bit on the short side, because me and Jared are going to meet up, and we're going to do a bit of a trade, and kind of, the whole chill thing, the goat and the monster.
Like a drug deal behind the back alley. Hey man, here's your shit. Here, give me my money. Fuck.
No, I'm trading my recurve dual for the Ocula. So.
Oh yeah, he told me about that.
But Father's Day. So, anybody have any plans for Father's Day with their dads?
No, my dad is unfortunately working.
I have to work.
I did already get my Father's Day gift for my wife and kids. They got me the Rebirth RTA.
There's one. There's a nice little present for you.
I know. I already got it built in Wick, but it's at the house.
So let's address some of the people in chat. We got Marcius, who is back. He says, first! Vaping Joe M, happy Father's Day. Hello all. Hello, Joe. Marcia says, Immortal Mod C with the Carnage OG and some broke dick water cup.
Well, I'll to the next caller, sir.
So like how we did with the show for Mother's Day, how we just kind of talked about stories with our moms. So how about we do the same thing and tell about some stories we did with our dads? And considering, and I got some good ones because me and my dad are basically the same kind of person.
Yeah, same way as my dad, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you figure that. Yeah, my dad, so I was in the Little League. My first home run was on my dad's birthday. He still got the ball with the date on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the funny thing. So this was a brand new Little League field, new scoreboard. And it was electric scoreboard, and this is mid-90s, so this is like 90, I want to say 96, 97. And I'm 11, 12 years old, and it was a line drive homer, hit the scoreboard, broke it. My dad ran across the field, grabbed the ball, and said, nope, mine. He goes, you see that, boy? That's your first home run. That's going in my trophy case. I'm like, cool. Yeah, it was just one of those things you remember about your dad. Like, you know, my dad can be a straight up dick. I love him to death. I would tell him that to his face. But, you know, to show you his son love like that, it's just like, hey, this is your first home run. This is going in the trophy case. Put the date on there. Still has the ball to this day, and it was 20 years ago. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool. That was one of the things I appreciate my dad. A lot of sentimental stuff he's either collected from me and my brother, or, you know, like just, you know, Father's Day cards he still has from 20 years ago that he did try and throw away, but my mom said, you know, bite me, give me that. You're keeping it in a box. Honey, they're 32. I don't think we need this anymore. Nope, it's going back in the box.
Yeah, me. I played baseball for a couple years there too. And I had a similar story like yours, Mike. But instead of a home run, I actually got the game ball because this one game we won 20-6, and I scored. And it was 15 of those runs were because of me hitting cleanup.
Yeah, they always had me batting cleanup. They always like me in the 4 spot.
But it's kind of, when you're a boy and your dad, usually the relationship that you have with your dad is a relationship that cannot be bested by any other.
No. The funny thing with me is for a lot of years, I thought my dad hated me. It's a true story. I thought he hated me until I became a teenager. Then he really hated me for a while. And then when I hit 19, 20, 21, our relationship kind of streamlined and blossomed. And like, if my dad didn't want me to allow him to be in my wedding. He didn't want to be. He was like, no, this is. I asked him. I was like, I want you to be, you know, either my best man or one of my groomsmen. He's like, no, this is not about me. This is about you and your friends. And, you know, I was like, you know, that's cool. And he's like, I'm deeply honored, but thanks, but no thanks. But he was like, I'd rather be in the crowd watching you get married than be up there with you doing whatever. But the cool thing is now I can see a lot of the things I used to do that irritate my dad through his eyes. And it's like, that shit irritates me now. And I'm like, God, why didn't I listen to him? Like, a lot of stuff my son does, I'm like, God, I know I did this when I was a kid.
Yeah, my dad's one of those kind of guys, and in pain of mind, folks, I'm 6'5", 340, 350. My dad is 5'7", a $135.
He probably look at you and go, yeah, you're not too big for me not to whip your ass either. Shut up.
Oh, my dad, when I hit the 6 foot mark, he looked at me and he said, no matter how big you get, I'll still whip your ass.
Pretty much.
But my dad has been such an influence to me, and he supported me in a lot of the stuff that I've done as far as sports, just trying to succeed in life. You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of people can say that about their dads. I mean,
it's kind of funny what I do for a living. I'm a medic. My dad was an Army medic, and now he's a police officer. I just don't want to get shot at for a living, so I chose to stick my route.
Well, it's kind of like how my dad has been a certified dealership tech for 40 plus years, and he fixes the vehicles. I'm the guy that builds them.
My biological father pretty much disowned me, keeping my kids away. That's one thing.
Jesus.
So I have no respect for him, but my stepdad, who is my dad, I have full respect. He's the one that raised me. Actually, he's the one that made me kind of the person that I am.
The lovely TKAT that you are.
Yes.
Well, like the old saying goes, this man might have been your father, but this man over here is your dad.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got sperm donor, and then you have head.
Oh, hey, hold on. We're hogging the spotlight. Let Spike go. I haven't heard from him. Mr. Quiet over there. I mean, he's on the panel. He doesn't say 3 words because we're hogging. Go ahead, Spike.
Yeah, go ahead, Spike. You got the floor.
I don't know. Things between me and my dad weren't always the greatest. Honestly, I haven't seen eye to eye with him in several years.
Us Canadian people have daddy issues.
Just like American teenage girls.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. My bad.
choose your words correctly.
18s, early 20s. Yeah, they all have. Sorry.
If all fails, I'm going to frickin' Walmart, and I'm going to see if they have this frickin' cord. I swear to God, I'm going to go ape crazy.
Hey, that's my line.
Well, the thing is that I have Best Buy, like, literally right over here, but they don't have a freaking cord in stock. So, I say, jerk. That was just there, too. That's the stupid part. Ugh, fuck you, should go down.
I love TKAT.
Fucking raining! I should do Adventure Time with TKAT.
Yeah, you should. That'd be an awesome vlog.
You can even ask Legion Ask Fair. I'm pretty crazy out in the world.
Well, here's another. When I said that me and my dad are like the same kind of person, so get this. So, on Thanksgiving weekend in 2016, that earlier that year, around June or July, I bought a Polaris Razor side-by-side. Well, on Thanksgiving weekend, Dad was taking it out. He had my little, at the time, 10-year-old cousin in there with him. and he goes to make a really sharp turn in a field. He catches a rut, and the thing tipped over. Me being a family man, I was more worried about their health than the razor.
Of course.
So we get them out. We tip the razor back over. I checked Dad. I checked my cousin. They were all fine. But then a few hours later, I'm out and about by myself in that same field in the razor. I tried to get up this hill.
You hit the rut, didn't you?
No, I was trying to go up a hill that was muddier than hell. Could not find the grip to get up this hill. Well, I eventually found it. It caused and I'm on an incline like this steep. Well, when I found the grip, I was full throttle, and so the thing pops a wheelie, tips backwards, and I start barrel rolling down the hill.
Jesus.
Alright, off to freaking Walmart I go then.
You see how me and my dad are the same person? We are weapons of our own self-destruction.
Oh, you're kind of like Jared the Vaping Go with a computer.
What Jared is, computer.
To Jared lately, you'll get the reference.
Oh, yeah, he told I was here in my Zoom room with him when he was starting to realize that something was going on with the computer.
I call him, Tony, and Brian the Three Stooges with the computer.
How funny would it be if Goat looks at Brian, take out your tongue, punk.
Actually, it'd probably be the other way around, because isn't Brian like 6'4"?
Yeah, me and him are about eye to eye. He may have an inch on me, so I'm about 6'4", 6'5"-ish. Haven't been properly measured in a few years, but I'm thinking he's probably around the 6'6" mark.
Oh, so giving an update. Can I give an update on here, Monster? What's going on with me and my wife?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So, I'm in the middle of moving right now. So that's why the Vape Corner was not put on this week. My co-host, AO Vapes, is out of town. He's in California, so this week will be Clown Vapes as the co-host. And I was going to talk to you at an after show and see if you wanted to do the week after that as a co-host.
If I can wake up in time, yes.
Oh, you know I'm going to call you and pester the crap out of you to get your butt up. Right?
You did the last time, yeah. I wake up. Okay, folks, that's kind of giving my sleep schedule. I leave for work at 4 o'clock in the evening or in the afternoon. Start work at 5:30. I usually don't get off till about between 4 or 5, and I usually don't go to bed till about 7. So usually that means I usually wake up around the 3:30 mark. I get a call at 11:30 in the fucking morning. I sit up off the bed like the Undertaker, and I'm like, "Who the hell's calling me?" I looked out my phone, and it's this bastard, this beautiful bastard. I'm like, "Oh yeah, we got a show to do." So I picked up the phone and went, "I'll be in the room in a minute."
Hey, I wanted to get you in, man.
Yeah, I know.
We got you in and we did the show. We had a good time. I enjoyed it. I know you did because you want to come back on.
Oh, I did. And now Tommy Vapors is wanting me on his show, which I feel honored as well.
Hey,
I'm gonna go
I'll
crazy.
show on Monday afternoons. And my kids will be at church camp this week, which would be amazing. No kids. I can walk around the house naked again. It's awesome.
But if Tommy
I'm just not gonna
Vapors,
cook naked 'cause grease.
if Tommy Vapors is watching this or watches the replay, I heard you say you want me on your show, brother. I want to be on your show as well. I'll let you know when I'm available. Because he does his shows on. Well, because he does his shows on Fridays, and I work on Fridays. So I work nights. So I told Nikki B, it's like since I'm going to be on vacation here in the next couple of weeks, I'll talk to her then, and we can set up a date. But my regular days off are Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, and that's why I can go on the Vape Corner with no problem.
Yeah, I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. You know that.
Yep.
So I totally get the sleep schedule for it.
Hashtag graveyard shift.
Hashtag more money.
Right.
Hashtag want to freaking murder something if I don't find this freaking cord.
She's taking the term "cut the cord" to a whole new level.
Just taking the term "I'll shank somebody if I don't get my way" to a whole new level.
All I really need is a friggin' BG cord.
So after I do the review, after I do the review on the Voltro V2, because I've already done the review on the Titan a while back, I'm actually going to go live probably on a Sunday to put the Voltro V2 against the Titan to see who is the real king of the giant tanks.
I'm the king. We all know this.
Now, when you're done with that Titan, if you like want to sell it to me, I would gladly buy it from you.
When there is snowboarding in hell.
What?
When there is snowboarding in hell.
That's Canadian for you.
No.
All I hear is honking because people are fucking retarded. Sorry. I'm like cursing it. It is downpouring.
Oh, it's nice and sunny here now.
You know what? You know what, Spike?
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Nice and sunny out.
You know what?
Here comes
is
the
droopy
sun.
where I am. Okay, it's been droopy for the last, I don't know how many hours. I'm lucky that I got that friggin'
I think Mike's having a connection issue.
Yeah.
There you are.
in the Walmart I am, where they practically have everything, and I feel like I'm about to flip.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Question
Now,
is, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. I can hear you ranting and raving about your cord and how it's wet outside.
Okay, good.
You're in Canada. You can't find me. Even though you stalked me on Facebook, which was kind of creepy last week.
Hey, you know what? You liked it. Don't even deny it.
And just don't tell my wife that, okay?
TKAT is on the prowl.
Oh, I'm like darting for it right now. Of course.
Oh, speaking of TKAT, where's our other half at?
In bed, probably.
God, you wear him out that quick?
If he was here, yeah, I probably would wear him out. You probably wouldn't see me or him for quite some time. Where the hell are these cords?
I am going to hold my comment on
No, you're
that
not.
one.
Sad.
TKAT, do I have your permission to comment?
Go ahead, I don't care.
Every single time I travel up there with Salad. And yeah, they go upstairs, they be gone for an hour or so, and then they come back down and they ask me, "Did you hear us?"
Harris? Okay, good.
Well, the last time I said, "Oh yeah, it sounded like professional bull riding was up in your bedroom."
You just look at Salad and go, dude, why are you out of breath? She wasn't that hard on you.
Well, especially because I'm the kind of guy that if I walked past that door and that was going on, I'd knock on the door like, "Hey, Pornhub called. They said take it easy. We got 5 more scenes after this."
I'm still waiting for that.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I am going to go. Is this it?
Oh,
Hey, rehydrate and get back in there, damn it. That's when you go to the gas station, get them like 4 Gatorades apiece, and be like, "Here, I knew you needed this."
you need a ring. You need a WWE ring announcer. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
No, screw that. Just rent Justin Roberts from AEW for a day.
This is
It's scheduled for one fall. One fall.
I should see a regular display port.
It's like we guys participating in the 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah, TKAT just took salads to Dickhead City.
We must be in Germany because it's a sausage fest up in here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jokes for days.
I just realized I left my damn work badge at home. So yeah, I had to call the cops out to my house yesterday because somebody stole my fucking license plate off my car.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So now I gotta go to the DMV tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Monday. Because they're not open over the weekends. Thanks, Arkansas.
But
Fucking state government. So I gotta go Monday, go get a new license plate, get it bolted to the car. And so I'm 9 kinds of pissed off. Which I don't even know how much that's gonna fucking run me, because it's a brand new plate.
well, it shouldn't run you too much.
No, it's just the principle of the matter. Somebody wants to be lazy, not pay their taxes, so they steal your plate.
Right. That happens at my work all the time. People always ask me people even ask me because we have motorcycle parking separate from normal parking, and they always ask me, why the hell do I not ride my bike to work all the time? It's like, well, think about it. You've seen all the people that drive in and out of this place. Do you really want to be on a motorcycle when someone's not paying attention?
Yeah, did you see that video from South Africa? The guy was on a bike, stopped at a stoplight. A fucking SUV barrels into him and keeps going. Thank God the guy on the bike survived and he's okay.
Yeah, that was he got lucky.
No shit.
Because there are people out there that aren't so lucky. Well, it's like we had a guy in a motorcycle wreck on the highway about 10 minutes from me. Got into a wreck, and I was sound asleep in bed at this time. This was around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was still asleep. And I wake up to phone call after phone call after phone call, and it was friends of mine calling me to see if I'm okay because they thought it was me that got wrecked.
Probably similar bike. Alright, fellas, I got a call. I got to go into work. I just figured I'd hop in here and tell y'all hi.
Hi, happy Father's Day, and be safe at work.
Yeah. Hey, TKAT, I might need you tomorrow to help me with Streamlabs. Is that okay?
Okay. I'll be at work at first, but then, I'm still trying to find this goddamn cord. I'm literally going to split my shit.
I'll DM you. I'll be available like after 6.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, dear. You guys have a good one.
You too, bud.
Later.
All I want to say though about the Voltro versus the Titan, it's going to be a close one as far as who wins. It's going to be very close, very close. But think about it. If I think about it, should I throw in the VCM T2 since it's technically also a giant tank? It's not as big as the Titan or the Voltro, but still. I want to throw the dump tank on there, but I had a dump tank, but I trashed mine. I know some people are probably thinking, how the hell can you trash a dump tank? Putting a 0.5 build in it, throwing it on the LiPo, putting too much power through it, and then accidentally welding the coils to the connections.
Oh no.
Apparently a connection was just not quite tight enough, and yeah, it sparked. And
Oh, that's not good.
thank God I was purging the tank when it happened, because I saw a spark shoot out of the airflow hole.
So what's everyone in chat vaping on?
Yeah, what is everybody in chat vaping on? We got 6 people watching right now. We got Jennifer Ann in chat. How you doing, hun? She goes,
Mini.
She goes, my so-called better half works 2300 to 0730 Sunday through Thursday nights. So 11 o'clock at night to 7:30 in the morning. That's what I love about having a bunch of military people in my family. I know military talk.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, the other half of my buffet showed up.
Oh God, Jennifer, why? Why'd you put that in chat? She says, Monster Man, I'm shorter than you and weigh as much as you. Good thing I've started to eat healthier today. Jennifer. So how's that beer you're drinking?
It's actually really, really, really good. It's a Trailer Park Boys beer.
Really?
Yeah, it's Freedom 35. It's a lager. It's, what is it, 5% alcohol. I really like this one. They have 3 different beers out. They have a malt liquor, which I'm not a fan of, and then they have an IPA called Green Bastard. That one and this one I really like. And they also have their own whiskey out, which is pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jennifer, quit retracting messages. If you're going to say something, just say it.
I'm going to kill something very soon.
Well, thank the Lord, I'm 1,000 miles away from you, so...
Hey, I'm only a couple 100 kilometers away from her. I could be in potential danger here.
Like, how? How can you not have this course? Where I'm going...
Insane?
Back to Best Buy, guys. They're gonna be like, you were just here a minute ago. I need a DP cord.
I messed up. Jeez. I
need an HDMI converter DP. Best Buy closes at 9:06. Because they have this DP, but it's the mini DP that they have. Mother.
Very good sensor in there.
Right? I know it's the greatest. And rain hitting my face right now is not fun. Where the hell did I put where's my vehicle?
better than taking a June boat to the throat at 70 miles an hour. That happens to me a lot on a motorcycle.
Or June bug blowing right up on your visor.
Oh God, yeah. That sucks.
Oh, you know what? You know what's better than that? A June bug hitting your face and your visor's open. I've done that at 100 kilometers an hour before.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was like one time I was riding with a buddy of mine, and I don't know how this happened, but a frog. We were going down the highway, going 70 miles an hour, and a frog was able to jump up high enough and smack me right in the knee.
Wow.
I looked down my knee, and I got the stains and everything on my, trying to not be as gross, and they were on my jeans. And we stop, and he looks at me and goes, "What?" Because he saw me kind of like shaking my leg and kind of brushing my leg off. He's like, "What happened to you?" It's like, "Oh, a frog hit my knee, and it kind of exploded on my jeans." And he started laughing his ass off. So we continued going down another highway, and about 5 minutes later, I see him doing like this half-ass stanky leg dance on his bike. We get to the next stop. I looked at him like, "What's wrong with you now?" He goes, "Whoa, I was laughing at you for having a frog to your knee, taking a frog to your knee. I just got hit in the knee by a rock."
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I looked up at the sky at Mother Karma and went, "Thank you."
Whoa! Damn it! Oh!
Jennifer says, "I feel like I'm having a conversation with myself here in chat." Hello, is there anyone out there in chat? Yeah, there is anybody else in chat. Jennifer feels lonely.
Oh, there's Jared the vaping goat.
Oh, there's Goat. Yes, reminder, folks. After I'm gonna end it. Like I said, folks, this show is gonna run a little short because me and Jared have plans tonight. So, which actually,
Well, we're on an adventure with me.
I better go ahead and take these coils out of the recurve dual. I don't know, Jared says.
Jared,
I don't know, hold on a second. I'm going to let Jared pick. Hey, Jared, do you want me to keep these coils in the RDA, or do you want me to take them out? They're 26, 36, and 90s. Hardcore for life. Hello, how you doing, bud? Which, by the way, Jared, quit dropping sledgehammers on your feet. And Monster Man Vapes will be walking back to his truck funny when I get done with him. What resistance? I can't remember. Hang on. Hold on. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and throw it on the X217. The X217 is reading the resistance at 0.11, 0.12, Jared. Oh, I know what it's like to get hit with a sledgehammer. I got hit in the head with a sledgehammer a couple of years ago. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Especially when it's like the big, like 30-pounders and just crack.
ooh.
Hardcore for Life says, "You are the best, Monster Man." How am I the best, Hardcore? I don't think I'm the best. I'm decent enough to stay afloat, but that's about it. Man, I forgot how airy this VCM T2 is. I haven't vaped on it in like 3 months. Still a bit of a bitch to wick, but I'm sure if I take it to Jared's, he'll figure it out. Because we all know how Jared the Vaping Goat is the hashtag tank god. Let's see. Jared says, leave them, pull them, your call. I can use those as my lower build test. Doesn't matter to me, Big Papa. I'll just go ahead and leave them in then. But yeah, when it comes, man, the Lightning Vapes N90 wire, it's good wire, but man, it's ohmed out so low. Like I said in the review, when I reviewed the Canthal version, it was a 6 wrap on a 3 came out to a 0.22, or between a 0.2 and 0.22. But the N90s is ohming out to a 0.11, 0.12. So you can see the majority difference. That's why I tell people to be careful when working with that 90, because of how low it ohms out to. Because they also make an N90 fused Clapton out of 24 and 34. And a 6 rep on that son of a bitch ohms out to a 0.07 for a dual build. So, people, please, little disclaimer here, folks, please be careful when working with that kind of wire. It's got good flavor. It's easy to work with. but it's just it ohms out so low you have to be careful.
Well,
What's going on, trucking?
yo, trucking.
Trucking Vapes, what's going on there, bud? Hopefully the your X217 should be at your house. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday. Hardcore for life. Thank you for that compliment, man. Yeah, I mean, I try to be as honest as possible, and I admit that when I do a review on a product, then I'll go back and see what other people have said about it, and some of my points on the product match theirs. But you know, I try to be as honest as I possibly can. If I like the product, I like the product, and the job as the reviewer is to give your 2 cents, not what everybody else is thinking. But sometimes opinions do match up. You know, it's just the way it is. You know, it's like look at me and Jared. We both run the the Romanizer Titan. We both like the Titan.
Alright, well,
You got the old shoulders hurting again there, trucking? Oh, man. I need to get my shoulder looked at here soon. I think I mean, my shoulder shouldn't be popping like that. See,
I hate myself.
but yeah, I do have the Kylan M coming. I do have the Kylan M in my possession. And folks, like, I always try to be as honest as possible and make sure I hit all points. And
I'm buying.
so, for anybody out there that
I was here like a couple
if I
ago.
find that the Kylan M is better than the Profile Unity, then that's my opinion.
We didn't have to travel too far for the round trip.
Jennifer says, I put a fuse clapping in my gear RTA and the ohms were reading at a 0.33 after dry burning. After I wicked and saturated the cotton and put the tank back together, ohms was a 0.08. That is kind of strange. I mean, I do know the resistance does change a bit after the wicking and saturating the cotton, but that much of a difference, I would double check your connections there, Jennifer, or something, because that should not have happened.
Yeah, that's a huge jump there.
I mean, if it was a 0.33 after the dry burning, I could see it jump into like a 0.34 or 0.32 after the wicking and juicing of the cotton, but a 0.08, that I would strongly be careful, Jennifer, because something is not right. It's either the mod or the RTA itself.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Me personally, I would personally say try and check it on an ohm reader or another regulated mod if you have it accessible to you.
Yeah, if you have multiple if you don't have an ohm reader, then if you have multiple mods, see if they're reading different.
On the bottom of your receipt,
She goes, yes, very strange. I did everything. Ugh. Honestly, Jennifer, I know you're still new to the building and wicking and all that, but honestly, I would, in my honest opinion, I would say redo it and see if it does it again. Because if it happens again, then more than likely it's either the mod itself or it could be the wire that you're using. Something is not right.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm going to be honest. When I build coils, my coils usually ohm out between a 0.08 to a 0.18. I try to keep the resistance above a 0.1 in my reviews because I know a lot of mods can handle a 0.08. But at the same time, though, I know a lot of people like running mechs, and I'm just trying to be as safe as possible for the people.
Yeah.
Because the last thing I want to hear is somebody doing something stupid and hurting themselves. I don't want that to happen.
Like me right now, that literally just waxed her entire leg, and now I have peeling skin because it's so dry. Yeah, don't do me, people. Don't. I don't even know what people are replying on chat. Sorry, guys. I'm on my phone.
All right, Jennifer. Jennifer, just be careful, dear, because I don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah.
Like the build I have in this VCMT2, this is a 0.13. The build in the Drop Dead was a 0.12. This is a 0.11. The build in the Voltrove is a 0.18. The build in the Titan's a 0.13. So yeah, Jennifer, just be careful. Try to be as careful as possible. The best advice I can give is if you feel the addy or the mod start to get warm or get hot, take off the atomizer and let them cool off.
Yeah.
It's when shit gets hot is when things start to go south. I gotta say, this last emo is actually not bad. Although I can do without the glowing lights.
Do you have an option of turning that off?
Oh no, let's check. Power, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, DIY. Battery power. Let's try that. Nope, that ain't it. Restore to false, no. Update, no. Adjust color. Well, you can change the color. You can change the color of them. Rainbow. Everything custom.
I don't want to stop. I want
There
to
you
keep going.
They're
Nice.
off. You just go to custom and you turn all the colors to 0 and then they won't light up. Alright. Chico, let's see, June 3rd, 7 months into doing builds. I take 2 to 4 puffs and I put my mod down. Okay. Alright, Jennifer, just... I can't stress it enough. Be careful. When it comes to...
Yeah.
Like, Spike knows it, TKAT knows it, Sal, everybody knows it. I'm not a big mech guy, but I do know how to run a mech, and I just anything that can potentially be. Well, man, I'm starting to word this wrong. I can't stress safety enough because some people we've heard about all the stories of people overdoing. Yeah, overloading the batteries or letting the devices get too hot to where everything fails. And I know I vape crazy. I vape the 200 watts and all that, but I also am still safe though because I know the devices I can not only handle it, but I put a build in where a 200 watt vape is not drawing so much off the batteries.
Horsies.
Hardcore says, I just recently started watching watching you. I love your videos and they're funny and entertaining. Well, thank you. And you're welcome, Jennifer. I'm here to help people, and if things get to where I can make a living off of this, that'd be great. I honestly would love to make a living doing reviews and all of that. But my primary goal is to help people, show people what's out there, give my opinion, and I'm not going to lose sight of that. Because trust me, there are people that are going to keep me on track.
Oh, fuck. I have to take most road. I'm sorry. Me and my beast of a vehicle.
And Jared just said, hence why Ace Vape isn't going to like me after next Saturday.
Oh, finally! I got the freaking cord. But eventually I gotta leave because I gotta go pick up my daughter. And I want to get my doodle set. Like a Buddha. Oh.
But let's see, next upcoming reviews are going to be
Oh, you know what? Keys me off if this wasn't the right cord.
Well, since I'll be training the Ocula with Jared, that will be up for review in this coming week. The Voltro is going to be up and coming, and so will the Kyland M after a few days of testing that out. The Lassimo F4 has been out for quite a while. I don't know, and there's really very few places that still sell it, so I don't know if a review would be appropriate. You know what? We'll put this in the viewers' hands, folks. Should I do a review on the Lassimo F4 mod?
Review as many things as you possibly can. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Finally home, guys.
Yeah, just like Jared said, any review is appropriate.
Good out of the ugly. What makes you a reviewer, whether you like it or not.
I've also been thinking about bringing back the live coil build streams. I did a couple of those in the earlier stages of my channel, and I'm thinking about bringing those back.
Kinky.
Doing those on Sundays. So Monday review, Tuesdays. So here's my schedule so far. Monday review, Tuesdays cave talk, Wednesdays review. There's nothing going on Thursdays, which I'm probably going to fill in with another review. Friday review, Saturday's Dysfunctional Family. So as of right now, the current dates that are open are Sunday and Thursday. So I'm thinking about doing the live coil build sessions again on Sundays. An hour and a half of just building coils, talking to you guys.
I'd say do it because like coil build on YouTube has kind of died out, I found.
Yeah, the only guy that I know of that still does coil builds or live coil builds is N-Divine.
Okay.
Very true, Jared, very true. He said if someone can potentially buy or trade for it, then a review is relevant no matter what age the device is.
Yeah.
Hit the deck.
I can't see what people are writing. Ah, no!
Watch her stand back up in an entanglement of wires like, help! I'm being dragged into the internet.
Wait,
I'm going into the Matrix.
I am in the Matrix right now. It doesn't want to come out. I already pulled these freaking pins out. Why is it still stuck? There we go. Oh, Jesus. Jeez, please.
Most people post the finished product these days. I'm also going to do a reveal video of the mod that I have coming in.
Oh, for
Spike knows it, TKAT knows it, Jared knows it, and a few other people know it. But I'm going to save it until it gets here for the full reveal.
No freaking way. There we go.
Jared says, "No, TKAT, come back."
Don't worry, I'll be back. And then I'm going to show you guys what I just did.
Oh Jesus!
You gotta give me a second here.
And I don't have a helmet to protect me.
Hey. It's all to benefit you and practically everybody. Once I have my stuff all set up. Oh, fuck. Ow. Me, cords, and everything else. We were just a lovely team.
The sound effects reminds me of like a Tom and Jerry episode when Spike drags Tom around the corner of the house, and all you hear is.
Oh, quiet, Renji. Holy crap.
Then you see Tom just kind of creep around the corner like, "Don't you believe it?" Then Spike comes and grabs him again.
Hey. Oh, good. Never mind. My bad.
But hardcore for life. I appreciate you following me, man. I value all my subscribers. I see this channel as more of a family. From the subscribers to the people I have on my panels or on my videos, everybody, everything. It's all we're all as reason why I call this show. We are all a dysfunctional family. One thing I need to do though is I need to take an iron or something to this backdrop. I can still see the fold marks. Jennifer Ann, I'm all of a sudden Marvin the Martian. Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Okay, people, you're gonna love me. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at this baby right here.
Jackpot.
Oh, yeah. All my stuff.
You know, with the computer setups that you, Salad, and I have, TKAT, I'm amazed the FBI has not been knocking at our doorsteps. Like, I'm not kidding. Unfortunately, it was burned in a fire, but Salad had a computer, and I saw it, and just the way it looked and how well it performed, he literally had Skynet in his fucking living room. AKA Starvin Marvin.
Oh, yes, people. I finally got another monitor. I can now do what I need to do. Jesus. Okay. Let's do this.
Let's do it. So the next question for chat is, y'all got plans for Father's Day?
I was just thinking of asking the same thing.
I don't know with the incidents that Jared's been getting himself into. I think he's a potential safety hazard at that point. Love you, Jared. Okay, for some reason, the peanut butter rocket coming out of this tank tastes almost like a hint of coffee in it. And don't worry, folks, I'm taking my dad out to Father's Day dinner tomorrow night, and I'll make sure to get a good picture of me and him standing next to each other just so you can see the size difference. My dad is tiny compared to me. Tiny. Well, there you go, hardcore. Barbecue with your dad? Awesome.
That sounds alright.
Jennifer goes, it's too hot here in Alamo City to go anywhere. Jared goes, dude, wait till you get here. There's a box I'm going through right now that will break your head. There's a lot of stuff in this box. Jared, I'm already broken. Oh, I guess you can you can make smaller pieces out of the bigger pieces. Which I find this kind of funny though, because me and my dad are both NASCAR fans, and NASCAR is not running this weekend because of Father's Day, but they do run on Mother's Day, which is kind of weird. Oh man, what time is it? Just past 7. We can go. We can go on for a little bit longer, just a little bit. Oh, a box that a sub sent you on loan for reviews? Good Lord above. Oh, never mind. Literally for a second there I thought the stream suddenly ended, but it looks like everything's still running. I think my phone just had a spaz attack.
You know, I've been vaping on these Mitch Green Twisted Messes aliens for about a week now, and all I gotta say is wow.
Which, by the way, folks, if you're interested in some Vaporholics Anonymous coils, go to Island Vapes Distribution, use the coupon code MONSTERMAN, and get 10% off the entire site. I got my own coupon code. I really got to thank Mitch for that. I was not expecting it, but I do appreciate it with all my heart. Mitch, you're awesome, brother. Thank you.
Yep, he makes a mean set of coils, that's for sure.
So I'm going to put in chat. Discount code MonsterMan for 10% off. Vaporholics.
Well, Jennifer, if I can highly recommend, go check out Mitch's coils. He makes some mean fuse Claptons.
Yeah, that's what she said she's getting. So there we go. There's this discount code. It just feels weird having my own discount code now. It actually feels a little bit weird. Doesn't it? I don't know why. It's just. But yeah, there's the discount code in chat, folks. Monster Man for 10% off. And I will agree with Spike. I do highly recommend his coils. He does.
I just got.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry, go ahead.
He does N80 aliens. He does N90 aliens. He does stainless steel aliens. He does frame staples. He does. I think he does Frailians, which are the stain stapled aliens. I'm not exactly sure. But he has a bunch of different kinds of coils of different types of wires and combinations of wires on the website. So there's plenty of options to choose from, and he's got some pretty banging. I wouldn't say banging. He has very competitive prices.
Oh yeah. I was very surprised how little I had to pay to get them shipped up to Canada.
And they got to you surprisingly quick.
6 days. I just ordered another set of coils from Mitch for a friend of mine, and I just ordered those today. So I don't know. Let's see if they'll be here by Friday.
Hold on a second, getting a message from somebody. Need to double check to make sure it's the right room number. Yep. All right. All right, there we go. Someone else wants to come in for a moment, so here we go. Roberto, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, man?
Man, just going doing the live thing, showing off my new discount code for Vapeholics Anonymous coils, and
Cool. So what's been going on here? I hear you're going someplace in September.
yes, MVE Midwest Vape Expo in Castle Bluffs, Iowa. It's going to be me. It's going to be Jared the Vaping Goat. It's going to be Mike the Vaping Ape. It's going to be Bartholomew Beaverhausen. There's going to be like a group of like 15 of us going together, and we're going to see how long it takes before we get thrown in jail.
Cool. Yeah, I was talking to TKAT last night. TKAT Corner. Yeah, she was saying she's going with you guys. Well, that's cool. Yeah, we have an expo coming up here in Raleigh in July. I'm hoping to go to that one. Hey, Spike.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good, man. Good to see you again.
Right?
Yeah.
Jared, you fucking sexy bastard, you. He says, check your Facebook. I'm like, alright, so I checked it real quick, like, you motherfucker. Put that back down before you tease me too much.
Yeah. Oh, Jared's a good guy. I like Jared.
Oh, yeah. Which I can do, he's been a big help to me, so is Truckin'. There's been a lot of people that have supported me in my growth on here on YouTube, and I just can't thank everybody enough for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, a lot of helpful people out here. Truckin', Ryan, Jared, Ken, even Ken. Yes, Ken has helped me out immensely. I appreciate Ken.
Oh, there's my dog.
Hey, Kat, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Jennifer, Moss Man. So, who do I expect to see in the newspaper first when you all go on this trip? That's a very good question. The headline might say rampaging Hulk-sized man Hulk-sized man rampaging through Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Yeah. So what are you vaping on today, Monster?
Being the monster, I got the I don't know if it's, I think it's also made, but I think it's Sigeli Losimo F4.
That is a big bitch.
It just says Losimo on it, so I don't know if it's just Losimo or if it's Sigeli too. But I just got it today, so I've been running that. After the little talk with chat and people on the panel, I'm going to review that probably next week after I learn how it operates.
Oh yeah.
I got
the Joytech Exceed grip. I've got the Smoke G-Proof Baby. I've got the Reload S on top of the Unimax 25. Along with the Gorilla Fruits, Mango Ice, some Smooth Criminal from Central Vapor, and some Razzleberry from Central Vapor.
Here's the Voltro V2 on top of the Titan PWM mod.
Boom.
If you want to go even more monstrous, even though I'm not running it because I do not trust this build on this mod, but it still looks nice, still very pleasing. Hammer of God V4 with a Titan on top.
Oh yeah.
But I do not trust the build, so that's what I kept it like partially screwed off just so it wouldn't connect.
You got the bulk yet?
Yes, I do have the bulk. I actually reviewed it 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay. What do you think of it?
When I did the review, how I wicked it in the review was actually perfect. It was running great. But then afterwards, when it was time to re-wick, for some reason, I could not repeat that. So I was just like, oh my! For a while there, it just sat on my table and just collected dust until I saw Jared did a review on it. I'm like, all right, Jared's a tank god, so let's see how he wicked his. I see how I wicked it, so I tried the method, and now I'm back to using it.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on it. Some people like it, some people hate it, some people are indifferent about it. But I hear it's pretty good from a lot of people that I trust. So.
All right, Jared says Sigeli, Chaos, Losimo, and Snow Wolf are all the same plant, same ownership, just different designers. And TKAT Trucking is asking, why is there two of you on here? He says you're teasing him.
Because I'm doing this.
And for your viewers who don't know who I am, my name is Roberto Donor. I do reviews on YouTube for vape products under my name. So if you want to find me, just search in Google search for Roberto Donor, DOHNRT, and I will pop up.
Go check him out, folks. Give him some love.
Huh?
I told him to go check you out and give you some love.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Focus.
Yes.
Oh. You ever have that one kink in your neck that bothers you for like 2 days straight, but then and you're trying to crack it, but you can't get it? But then you happen just to move it you go to look at something and you apparently didn't move it just right and you get.
Yeah. Be careful with that though. That's your neck.
Yeah, I've hurt this neck plenty of times.
Yeah.
Sports incident, fractured 3 vertebrae in my neck.
Yeah. Car accident broke my neck. Yeah, it wasn't fun. It was a lousy 6 months of my life.
Oh yeah, them neck braces are not fun.
No, try having to sleep in one.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that sucked.
It's weird. For some reason, the inability to move your neck also impairs your ability to get out of bed properly.
Yeah. It does. It really does. So Spike, what are you vaping on today?
Captain with Kylan V2 with Mitch's N90 Fuse Claptons, Pulse Squonker Drop RDA, Mitch's Twisted Messes Aliens in there, Rocking some PB and Jam Monster. I love this stuff. I've been waiting a while to get my hands on it. That's in the drop, and then I've got that in the Kylan. It's like a Sweet Tarts.
Oh, nice.
And then little pod action, Orion Q. And in that, I got some cherry salt nicks from Great Canadian. Fuck.
Well, the Orion Q, from what I understand, has a lot of great contenders on the market now. Like this one, for example, the Joytech Exceed Grip. Great little pod device. And also, Kelly Kel from Truckin' Show has been telling me about the Geek Vape Frenzy. She says she likes it a lot, too. So, the Orion Q, I was like the standard.
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried a lot of different pod systems, and I'm stuck on this one.
I gotta be honest, I was never really a pod guy, but then I decided to start doing reviews on pods just to kind of give me some more versatility on my channel. But I gotta admit, this Smoke Nord is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. The Nova wasn't a bad device either. It was like a precursor to the Nord. The only thing was where the pods were not that great. You know what I mean?
Another good one was this one, the OVNS Duo.
Mm-hmm.
This one actually surprised me a bunch. Of course, I learned the hard way that 45 Nick Salt is potent.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, I vape 200 watts constantly, and occasionally a 400 watt vape on a lipo mod on 6 milligram nicotine. I can vape that shit all day long, chain vape the shit out of them, and I'm totally fine. But 10 minutes of chain vaping 45 salt Nick did in for me.
I can believe it. If you're not used to
overnick yourself big time.
You would think something like this would take me down eventually, but no, it was this little guy right here.
Oh yeah.
I was sitting at the bar at my local vape shop, just kind of talking to the employee, and I'm just chain vaping on the pod. I go to stand up, and I about fell back over.
Oh yeah.
Had to step outside for like 10 minutes to get some fresh air.
One that's really impressed me though is the Enjoy Ace. They did a really good job with that one. Silence from Monster Man.
Who is the ugly guy in the blue shirt? There ain't no blue shirts on here.
Unless they mean purple. Yes, I'm ugly. That's okay. That's quite okay.
Much love to Vaping Joe M, which, by the way, folks, go check out Vaping Joe M as well. He does a lot of juice reviews. Yeah. He's starting to get into hardware. He's really good. Go show him some love.
Oh, Joe M does really good reviews. What I like about him, especially on his devices, he's real thorough on them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, though. This Vupu X217, I've tried 5 attempts to review it.
Uh-huh.
And I know the ins and outs of it. I know how to access everything. But for some reason, when I get it on the camera, the words just can't come out. Either the words can't come out, or I completely forget how to access the function. It's like, it's like the worst case of reviewer's block you would ever get in your life.
And yes, Joe, and you are colorblind too. And Truck and Vape, shut the hell up. I love Truckin'. He's a cool guy.
Yep. Which hopefully his Vupu should be at his house, hopefully Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah. And tonight he actually scored a big fish on his live show he's having Robert the Arm Vapor on there.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is really cool. So everybody at 9 o'clock, make sure you check out Cussing and Discussing.
Yep.
Yeah. So let me ask. I get this question a lot. I want to ask you this, Monster Man. What reviewers would you like to meet? Who would you like to meet, like in real life? Like, you know, who would be the top of that list?
Oh, there's a bunch. Do you want me to name one or like do like a top 3?
Top 3.
Top 3. Give me a minute. I would say Fogging Out with the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Truckin' Vapes. And Jay Hayes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So no Rip Trippers in there, huh?
Nope.
Mine's Truckin', Jared, and Kimmy. The 3 I would like to meet. If I had to pick 3 of them I could meet in real life, that would be the 3 people.
Kimmy is in the top 5.
Yeah.
The top 5, if you're talking about top 5, then the other 2 would be Kimmy and Ken.
Yeah. Yeah.
And before any of those names I mentioned get all butt hurt, there's how many reviewers in YouTube right now?
Yeah, there's a lot of reviewers on YouTube.
So being in the top 5 is pretty good.
And Truck and Vapes, thank you very much. I ordered a pizza tonight.
I got a pizza place down the road from me that does the old-fashioned stone brick ovens.
Oh yeah,
That's the best pizza.
Mm-hmm.
We got Hitman in chat. What's up, Hitman?
Oh, Hitman's in chat? What's going on, Hitman?
He said he didn't get the notification. It's like, well, Hitman, usually hitting the bell to deactivate the bell, then hitting it again usually fixes the problem.
Now, if I had to pick someone that was not a reviewer that I'd like to meet from YouTube, Hitman would definitely be on that list, too. He strikes me as he's a pretty cool guy.
I would say Francis Tan.
Mm-hmm.
Which I haven't seen him in my chat for a while.
Yeah.
He usually comes on here and he drools over TKATs' eyes.
Add me on Facebook.
Well, remember, he's in the Philippines, so the time difference doesn't, sometimes he can come on, sometimes he can't.
Yeah.
He drools over TKAT's eyes, he drools over Kimmy. Who doesn't he drool over, man?
Right, he's a ladies' man for sure.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't drool over my eyes, that's for sure.
Oh, man.
Yep. So what's coming out that you're more excited about, that you're most excited about?
I have a mod coming in that I had made to my specifications.
Oh, nice.
Again, I'm not going to go too far into it.
Is this going to be like commercially released, or is this just something for yourself?
Something for myself.
Oh, okay.
Although I do have designs. This is real. I'm one of those guys. I love designing. I love fiddling with stuff, making stuff creative. And
Mm-hmm.
I have like 3 RDAs designed. I have an RTA designed. I have like 2 mods designed. I would like to get them out there, but I need to be noticed first.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have the cash right now to go ahead and do it.
Oh, yeah. And that's one thing you need is money to get a product designed and out there.
Although I do have a design for because how the Titan from Steam Grave has that very versatile deck, the Lego the block system. I came up with another insert for the Titan that utilizes mesh.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or
Probably
not.
like this.
Yeah, that's cool. What is he looking at? Yeah, one RDA that I really liked that I saw recently, actually it was Kimmy who did a review on it, the Keys Alexander RDA. I like that build deck. That build deck looks really cool.
All right.
What do you guys think?
That and the Mutant RDA.
That looks really good.
Nice. Yeah.
That looks really, really good.
It's us.
Cool.
Little Inception going on.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming from the screen.
So Truckin has a question for us on the panel right now. What is everyone's favorite mod currently?
Warrior.
Currently, it's the Smoke G-Pro Baby for me. Because the screen on this thing is just awesome. Battery life is really good too.
I don't know. For me, I gotta say it's my Pulse Mech box. Out of the ones that I own right now.
Yeah.
This is actually a tough question for me.
Now I gotta go pick up kiddo.
I would say the current mod that I love, that my favorite mod currently would be the Titan PWM.
Oh yeah.
Papa Dog's great.
Spike? Well, Spike already answered it. TKAT, did you answer that question?
I said my warrior.
Oh, your warrior? Okay.
The little black and yellow mod she has.
The one she always uses? Yeah. Yeah. I saw it last night. I was wondering what that was.
I mean, don't get me wrong, so far this Lacimo is going good, but I don't know the ins and outs of it yet, but I know the ins and outs of the Titan, and pound for pound, I think the Titan's a little bit better.
No, my favorite RDA at the moment would be the Reload S. Currently, I got the Recurve Dual in, and I actually reviewed it, and I like the Recurve Dual. But for those of you that get the Recurve Dual, let me go ahead and tell you right now, make sure you space it just right, and that you put your coils closer to the airflow, because you put them too close to the center, it's going to hit back like a motherfucker.
No Truckin', I do not have the bulk on top of the Titan. I have something a little more substantial for the Titan, and that is the Voltro V2. Which I actually have a second Titan mod. It's just sitting out in my truck.
I'm going to have to break down eventually and get the bulk, because everybody's been telling me how great it is. And we'll eventually have to break down and get that sucker. It's Megan's thing, so.
My dog is loud.
What are you going to do? Huh?
My dog.
Her dog is barking. But I also have the, not Centurion, I have the Asgard RDA coming in as well. It should have been here yesterday, but there was a bit of an issue in the tracking, I guess, so.
I think it was Ryan, don't get me wrong. If I'm messing up, excuse me, but I think he did a review on the Stormbreaker mod, and that looks really nice too.
I like the look of the Stormbreaker, and I kind of like how it's designed, but it is a parallel, which you put the right build on it, it's going to hit like a son of a bitch.
Yeah. But if you put the wrong build on it, it's going to choke you out, yeah.
But in my honest opinion, I would choose the Hammer of God over the Stormbreaker.
You would.
Alright, gotta go pick up kiddo.
So you bouncing out here, TKAT?
Well, I was looking on my phone.
Oh yeah, never mind. Sorry, brain not functioning.
I'll be back.
Alright.
Jared Whipping Goat says, "Holy shit balls! My damn review queue has just jumped up to 52 products. Holy shit!" To be honest, I'm actually kind of waiting for him to review the Colorado.
Yeah, look at Jared. Look at that. He's up there bragging. His queue has hit 52. Hitman says Fagan pays me. I'm sure Fagan's paid a lot of people.
I'm not gonna lie. When Fagan did the video that showed off the bulk and he ripped his shirt off, I'm like, please put another one on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, TKAT. Yep.
Oh man. But Roberto, thank you for coming on, man.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem. Yeah, I do it more often.
This VCM T2 just guzzles juice.
Yeah, that is a monster tank you got there, buddy. And Jerry says Colorado will be coming on 628, brother.
So here's the VCM T2.
Yeah.
There's the Voltrove.
Jesus. How big is the Voltron?
41 millimeters.
41?
Yep, same size as the Titan.
I bet those coils have to be monstrous.
Oh god, yeah. You couldn't fit the coils I have in this Voltrove, you can't fit in a 24 or 25 millimeter.
Yeah, no, you couldn't. That's like the blind man's RTA right there.
Coil is so big even a blind man can see them.
Yeah, exactly.
And the vapor's so hot you get your net fixed and open up your pores at the same time.
Yeah. Did you go to NVE or no?
No, I hoping if they do it next year, I can go next year.
Yeah. Well, this year they had this mod. I saw some reviewers did a review on it, or did a video on it. The mod was like took 8 batteries.
Oh yeah, it was that one that looked like a pimp cane.
Yeah.
I saw Jay try to hit it.
Yeah.
His eyeballs got about as big as his head.
He almost choked himself out. Yeah.
Well, the dude that actually owned it, he's just like, man, Jay, you're just a wuss.
Yeah, and the guy that owned it is just sitting there, just hitting it like it was nothing.
Jared, I didn't. I went with 3s, but let's just say that the coils I made, yeah, they are.
And Truckin says, "I know, Matt, you like my bulk better." Oh, Truckin.
I couldn't do that in my video. If I did, then all my subscribers would be blind because they'd be gouging their eyes out. I got more rolls in the bakery.
You got more tins than Chinese phone book.
Yep.
We're all big in here except for TKAT and Spike.
6'5", 350 pounds.
Oh wow. Wrestler, huh?
Former baseball player, former football player, former high school wrestler.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
But I will admit though, as big as I am, I still will not fuck with Batman.
No.
That is a 6'7", 300-pound Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Yeah. Batman is a force to be reckoned with, for sure.
He's got hands the size of the Big Show.
I've heard that.
Well, when you watch him do a review on a 25 millimeter RDA and you see how big they are compared to his fingers.
Yeah. And you're like, Jesus.
Every time I watch one of Batman's videos, I have the Big Show's theme song playing in my head. Well, it's the Big Show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If I ever go to Expo and he's there and he tapped me on the shoulder and I look back, I'll be like, "Well, this is the end of the road for me, folks. It was nice knowing you."
Yeah. Somebody said they hugged him at NB. They felt like a little girl.
People are still wanting me to do that cloud comp with him.
Oh.
That'd be a good headliner for a Vape Expo. Stay tuned. Cloud competition: the Batman versus the Monster Man.
Yeah.
There'll be a picture of a giant bat creature fighting Godzilla.
Hell yeah. That would be pretty cool, actually.
Batman's a good dude, though. I've talked to him a few times.
He is. Yeah, I've talked to him before, too. We're actually from the same place in Puerto Rico, too. Cabo Rojo.
Your homeboys.
Yeah. But, of course, you know, I grew up differently than he did. I grew up in the States. He grew up down there. So...
Oh, Nelly.
Yeah, but he's a really good guy.
How long have we been live for?
I don't know.
My end, it says 96 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
an hour and a half.
We'll go a little bit longer.
Oh, off to get my child.
Alright. So what do you got coming up for review, Monster Man? Anything interesting? Anything cool?
Voltro V2, Kyland M RTA.
I'm gonna run over some people. How's that sound?
You see, we have Voltro, Kyland M, possibly the Ocula, and fuck it, I want to review the Lassimo.
I've got the Joytech C grip. I got the Tengu RDA, the Recurve Dual RDA, G-Priv, and I got a bunch of juice reviews to do. Seems to be a lot more companies are reaching out. More juice companies are reaching out to reviewers now than devices are.
I would review juice. Content's content.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. People want to know about juice. Some people say they don't like juice reviews because they're so subjective. But yeah, what I try to do is keep people from purchasing bad shit.
Well, because, you know, reviewing juice, if you like it, then obviously it's worth somebody else who has the same flavor profile as you to give it a try.
Right. Like coffee juices. I've tried a lot of coffee juices, and I don't like them. I got one in that I thought I was going to like, and then I tried it, and I didn't like it at all. It was horrible. And I did a review on it. And of course, made some people mad, but, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Do you get companies that reach out to you yet, Monster Man?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Somebody actually, I actually have a subscriber at my workplace, and they were talking to me last night, and they asked me because they were here because they remember a bunch of reviewers getting shit for getting paid for reviews.
Mm-hmm.
He asked me if a company came to me and said and was willing to pay me for a review, how would you take the money or would you not? Well, because here's my outlook on it. In my opinion, the company would not. I would tell the company, if you're willing to pay me for the review, just know you're not paying for the review. You're paying for my time.
Right. Exactly.
When I review the product, if it's good, I'm going to say it's good. If it's shit, I'm going to say it's shit. It's going to be an unbiased review no matter what. Mm-hmm. Are you still wanting to make this deal?
Exactly. And no, Joe, I do not buy all my juice from a truck stop. Thank you very much. Shut your mouth. Yeah, that's the one thing I get to is that they say that the company sends it to you or they pay you, you're biased towards them. I'm not. And I tell them that too. I'm like, look, I'm going to give my honest opinion on it. You may not like it. You may like it. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's like Enjoy. They tried to talk when I did my review on the Ace. They tried to talk me into signing this stupid contract that they had that they could review the video first and all that other stuff. And I was like, no. They're like, well, we're not going to send it to you. I was like, fine, I'll go buy it myself. I went and bought it myself.
Right.
And did my own review on it. And so it happens that they did like it, so they're more cooperative with me and talkative with me and stuff like that. But still, it's like not everything that you're going to create is going to be a home run, and not everyone's going to like it.
Right. You know, and it's odd because a lot of my reviews have been good. That's because the products have been good for me anyway.
Yeah.
And I've really so far have had only a couple of products that did not. I would say not satisfy me. I would say I did not have a good experience with them. Like the Profile Unity, for example.
Mm-hmm.
That one caused a bit of an uproar for me. Because I got so damn pissed at the thing that I wanted to take my 20-pound sledgehammer in my garage to it.
Yeah. And it is a mesh RDA, and you got to be careful with mesh RDAs. You got to wick it just right, otherwise it is going to.
Well, here's what I think why it was vaping. As far as the performance, as far as it wicking and all that and firing, it was doing decent.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that it was not. I believe the wick holes on the Profile Unity were not big enough.
Mm-hmm.
It was getting enough juice to be able to perform and to keep the cotton saturated enough to vape right, but not enough to give it the flavor.
Right. Right.
It's kind of like that last hit before a dry hit.
Right.
It's a good draw, but muted flavor on an RDA. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's the one thing I've noticed about mesh coils too, is that mesh coils, when they get ready to go bad, they don't give you any notice. You take one good hit, and then the next time it's bad.
Yeah. Jared, just remember #TankGod. Jared, I don't know. Okay, so as everybody knows, I gave Jared a Profile Unity, and I don't know how he did it, because the way he wicked it, he handed it to me, and it was good flavor.
Mm-hmm. That's me. Don't worry about it. Anyway, go ahead.
So, again, I don't know what went on. I don't know what went on with my review. I wicked it the best I could, and best way I found out. But I don't know how Jared did it. He is as he says, he is a tank god.
I like sub-ohm tanks more than I like RTAs, and that's because I think watching Jared's videos on RTAs, I think the wicking has a lot to do with it. In sub-ohm tanks, you don't have to worry about the wicking. You just screw in the coil, juice it up, you're ready to go. RTAs are a little more intricate.
I think a way to make a mesh RTA better, because here and from in my opinion, if you look at the way a mesh sub-ohm tank coil is made,
mm-hmm.
It's vertical, and there's cotton wrapped around it. There's, in reality, more points of contact with cotton and juice.
Right.
Whereas something like the profiles, both the RDA and the RTA, and the Kylan M, the cotton is ran underneath it while the mesh strip is bent in an arc.
Right.
So, from my observation, there's less points of contact for the RTAs.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that if you were to somehow create a vertical mesh RTA and wrap the cotton around the mesh as if it was a sub-ohm tank,
mm-hmm.
that could be a real big game changer.
Right, yeah. See, you might have hit on something there. Fire up AutoCAD and start designing, man.
Actually, I have a design for that.
Uh-huh.
Me and another person actually both talked about it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Roberto's gone.
No! Ow.
No, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Probably go.
Truckin says to Jared, he might be the tank god, but I'm the vape god.
Oh, Jesus. You are not the vape guy.
So this will be a nice little question for the panel. Who do you all think, as far as all the reviewers on YouTube, as far as their vaping styles, do you guys think is the true vape god?
Who is the
That's
true
easy.
vape god?
Me.
Huh?
Me.
I was waiting for something like that.
I consider myself the vaping titan.
Truckin's the vaping jester.
Hold on a second. For anybody that does not know what that was, that's me speed. That's basically me saying that Roberto the speed bag trucking. As Jared says, only in your pants trucking. Oh Christ, this is fun.
Yeah.
As Jennifer says, y'all don't compare to the one true God, Jay Hayes.
Oh God, Jay Hayes. Nah, I have to say it's Grim Green, not Jay Hayes.
We all
Think
have
about it, Grim's been in a lot longer than Jay has. Grim's been in this game for a long time.
Hitman says Jacob Clare. Oh shit.
Jacob Clare, oh Jesus Christ. No, he's not.
Hey y'all. Shots fired.
Don't mind me. Don't
I'm
mind
out Hitman. I'm just kidding.
Oh man. I'm just the vaping monster. I'm the king of monsters.
Yeah. Did Truckin respond to what I said yet?
Nope.
He'll get me later, I'm sure.
You guys get to watch my crazy driving.
If we see a band with a green flag waving it, we know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Jared says just shy of 10 years. Jay's been in the game for a little over 6.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want that one. I want this one.
Yeah, Grim. I would like to meet Grim too.
Yeah, I would too. Grim seems like he's a really cool guy. Ken met Grim. He said he's a pretty nice guy.
I want to meet Bogan.
Oh yes, Bogan.
Go to Australia, yeah.
I want to meet Bogan. I want to meet Mike Vapes, Heavy Metal, and probably Jay Hayes.
I think Jay is on everybody's list too, but
Yeah.
just because Jay seems like he'd be a really cool guy to hang out with, have a beer with, and stuff.
I don't know.
What'd you say, Kat?
Oh.
Well,
Jared says I've only been in it shy of 2 years, and I'm small potatoes, and I'm happy to be that way.
no, Jared's king of his own channel too, just like me.
He's the king of the goats.
Yeah, exactly. He's the king goat.
Just like how goats.
He's living proof goats do vape.
Well, like how they always say that goats eat everything. Well, Jared vapes everything.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Mama Goat she's also awesome. I'm amazed I haven't walked in there one time into a studio and she's got him by that goatee of his.
Mm-hmm.
Jared's getting Billy goated. Get over here, you. Jared says, I'd love to meet Fagan, Mike, Jay, Batman, and Bogan. Of course, as Mark, Fagan, and I meet, we'll end up getting thrown in jail for starting too much shit. Kind of a serious question. Isn't Fagan the one with a lazy eye?
That's Fagan.
I would piss Fagan off immediately because I would not know which eye to focus on. Just to let you all know, I'm not shitting on Fagan. I just love making jokes. Fagan, if you're watching this, it's a joke, man. I make jokes. I make Spike, TKAT, Roberto can all testify that I crack jokes at just about everything.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's another one that, too. ST would probably be a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is awesome.
Actually, that'd be something to ask Trucking about, because him and ST have hung out before. So, he knows ST.
If I were to meet Heavy Metal Vapor, though, I would almost feel compelled to, kind of pick through his beard to see if there's birds nesting in there.
Well, I've decided anytime before I meet Heavy Metal Vapor, I gotta grow my beard longer.
A lot longer, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that wizardry beard.
Exactly. He's got the Gandalf beard.
Just dye it white and he's Gandalf the White.
Yeah.
Put him in a white robe and he's good to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think TKAT's having some connection difficulties.
Yeah, she sure is. How many minutes is he in, Spike?
What, how long have we been streaming?
Yeah.
112 minutes on my end.
Oh, damn.
Alright, y'all. I hate to end this, but I gotta end it here because I do have to head over to Goats to do the trade and hang out with him. But, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go give Vaping Joe M a subscription. Go give Roberto a subscription. Show them some love. To all my new subscribers, thank you for this. What was that, Spike?
You can't forget about TKAT's channel.
Oh, yeah, don't forget it. My bad, sorry.
Yeah, you can't forget TKAT now.
Go check out TKATs Corner where she talks about vaping and does game streams. If you're into gaming, go check her out. She does a pretty damn good gameplay. And sometimes you can catch me on there. So go give her a follow on YouTube and Twitch. What else do I have to say? But just remember, go to Island Vapes Distribution. Coupon code MonsterMan gives you 10% off. To all my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope my content entertains you, I guess you can say. Anybody got any final words before I hit the end button?
No. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Comment, like, subscribe.
And like I always say, guys, thank you so much for the support from viewers and fellow reviewers alike.
Always, man.
But guys, as always, until next time, Monster Man Vapes, signing off.